I used to sing this song in Chengdu. I lived in Chengdu, Sichuan province, China, for 2 years. It was 2 years, not consecutive. It was 2005 to 6, and then 2007 to 8, and 6 to 7 I was back in Montreal. But I lived in China for a little while, is what I'm trying to say. And in Chengdu, there are a lot of canals. There used to be many more. Well, rivers. Rivers that have been sort of bricked up at the side, so that you'd think they were canals, but I think they were at one point natural rivers, or natural that they'd been diverted from. There's a whole. If you go to Dujiangyan, which was kind of devastated by the earthquake in 2008, but Dujiangyan has the a dam river project, which is quite interesting. Listen, I'm babbling. I played this song riding my bike along the dirty rivers in Chengdu. They're dirty and green and a little bit gray, but they're lovely. It's lovely just to have water around. It would be many times more lovely to have clean water around, but it's lovely just to have water moving, bodies of water. When I live in Montreal and I go down to the river, it feels so refreshing, not because of the air or not because I'm touching the water, but just to be near a body of water feels good for me. And what I did is I rode my bike around a lot in Chengdu. I had a bike that I rode around a lot. Here in Bangkok, I don't have a bike, and biking is kind of dangerous. It's doable. But what I would do is I would bring my guitar with me, and I figured out that I could ride with no hands and play my guitar, which was great, and Chinese people found that strange. They didn't seem to mind it, but they found it strange. Anyway, sometimes I'd bring the little guitar, but you can do it. I do it with the big guitar too, and I just play and ride, and then if I needed to stabilize, I'd just do one of these, with one hand. It's My Dirty Stream by Pete Seeger, and I'll tell you where you can get the chords and the lyrics online by some wonderful people who are putting up, and have been putting up, Pete Seeger chords and lyrics downloadable for free in PDF files, and you can get it where I got it. And I'm not going to play it quite as well as it should be played, given what they've given me to work with here. I'm just basically going to play a G, an A7, an A minor 7, and a D7. And sometimes I'll probably just do a D, because I like just doing a D. When I played it in Chengdu, I would do a G, an A minor, and a D. Sometimes even just a G, a C, and a D, which doesn't sound quite as good, but you can do it. All right, where is my PDF? Here we go. My Dirty Stream. You should really have skipped ahead to the song, probably. It's about the Hudson River, the beautiful Hudson River, one of my dreams, and a dream that I now share with at least one of my brothers, my older brother, is to sail, or rather canoe, is to canoe down the Hudson River from Lake Champlain, or rather from the Richelieu River, which by means of locks you can connect to the Hudson River up in Quebec, and to canoe from there all the way down to the island of Manhattan, and then Long Island Sound. Sailing up my dirty stream, still I love it, and I'll keep the dream that someday, maybe not this year, my Hudson River will once again run clear. She starts high in the mountains of the north, crystal clear, and icy trickles forth, with just a few floating wrappers of chewing gum, dropped by some hikers to warn of things to come. And I like to do sailing up my dirty stream again. Still I love it, and I'll keep the dream that someday, maybe not this year, my Hudson River will once again run clear. Although you don't have to do that as a chorus. You can just go straight to this. At Glens Falls, 5,000 honest hands work at the Consolidated paper plant. 5 million gallons of waste a day. Why should we do it any other way? Down the valley, toilet chains. How many? Oh, sorry, 1 million. Down the valley, 1 million toilet chains. Find my Hudson, so convenient, a place to drain. And each little city says, who me? Do you think that sewage plants come free? Well, do you? They don't. Out in the ocean, they say the water's clean, but I live right at Beacon here. Oh, I'm sorry. Messed up. Out in the ocean, they say the water's clear, but I live right at Beacon here. Halfway between the mountains and the sea, tacking to and fro, this thought returns to me. And it's sailing up my dirty stream. Still I love it, and I'll keep the dream. This is just how I play the chords on my bike, which is to say, all over the place. That someday, oh maybe not this year, my Hudson River will once again run clear. And it's sailing up my dirty stream. This part's just a G, then an A minor 7, D7 back to G, D, G, stay on G, A minor 7, D7, G. Well, it's sailing up my dirty stream. Still I love it, and I'll keep the dream. That someday, though maybe not this year, my Hudson River will once again run clear. I'm sorry I talked so much on and on at the beginning of that video. I'm going to put up a little link that says video begins at, or song begins at this time, so you can hopefully have skipped ahead. Have a good day.